What's up, everybody? So, I have a friend that was a huge content creator back when Facebook gaming was really kind of coming up. He used to have a lot of followers. He used to be making actually some pretty good money, but then he stopped, and he had his reasons for stopping, and now he's trying to get back into it again. But he's not having the same following as he did before. A lot of the followers that were there before aren't with him anymore, and so he's finding it a lot harder. I mean, if you've ever tried streaming, it is tough. There is a lot of people that do it just like this, content creating. A lot of people content creating, and so you really have to be something different in order to kind of stand out a little bit. And he may not admit it, but he's stuck in the past, and he really needs to kind of let go of those feelings and think about what he can do moving forward. My name is Matt with Elevating Yourself, and today we're going to be talking about the power of letting go. It is an important skill, especially if you've got some things that you're kind of holding on to. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about why it matters, what you can do to kind of help yourself, some of the steps that are involved, and some of the benefits that are involved as well. So why does letting go matter? When you hold on to past failures and resentments or control, it drains your energy and it causes a lot of mental clutter up in your brain. I mean, think about just boxes and boxes and boxes being stacked inside of your brain. And when you let go, you are freeing your brain of that clutter, which leaves room for new experiences. It leaves room for creativity and emotional freedom as well. From a psychological standpoint, the more baggage that we carry, the higher our cognitive load is. This load is the mental energy that we use to process information in real time. By hanging on to regret, grudges, and the desire to control everything, we are exhausting our brains, leaving us less room for creativity and clear thinking. When we say things like letting go, it's not just a feel-good phrase. It allows us to really think about what it is that we're holding on to and creating the space that we need in our brain in order to think about the best things that are for us and to be thinking about things in the future too. So what holds us back from letting go? I mean, if it's really as just as simple as just saying, you know what, I let go, then why isn't everyone doing? Well, it isn't as simple as just saying it. It's a skill that you have to learn. And there are three things that kind of get in our way from letting go. Number one is the fear of the unknown. We tend to hang on to things that are most familiar to us, even if it's the stuff that hurts us. And number two is the illusion of control. There is a belief that we can just force an outcome instead of trusting in the process. And number three is the attachment to identity. We tend to define ourselves through our past experiences and relationships. So now let's talk about the steps that you can take to start letting go. I mean, that's the important piece, right? I always want to be thinking about this. What is it that I can do in order to let go? And there are four things that you can do to put yourself on a path to letting go. Number one is acknowledging what you're holding on to and why it might be difficult to release yourself from this. Anytime you're looking at healing, especially from this type of situation, it's always good to identify what that situation is. And number two is shifting that focus to understanding why you are clinging on to this so bad. And ask yourself, what can I gain from letting go of this? Number three is an important one. It's practicing forgiveness for yourself, for others, so that you can release yourself from this emotional bond. You have to do it. It is something that is probably one of the most difficult things sometimes to do, is actually say, I forgive you, because it makes us feel kind of vulnerable. But when you do, even when it's to yourself, you will lift this heavy weight off of your shoulders, and this burden that you've been holding on to for so long will allow you to move forward. And number four is embrace change. Remind yourself that growth takes space in order to happen. And when you let go, you are freeing up space so that you can move forward and make that growth happen. And remember, when you're going through these steps, this is something that you're going to have to practice. It is just like any other skill. If you don't succeed the first time, don't give up. Push yourself forward, try again. Think about then what it is that might be getting in your way. You may have to adjust these steps, or you may have to stay on some of these steps for a little bit longer. But I guarantee you, in the end, if you can stick with it, you will release yourself from so much burden and allow yourself so much time to grow and build yourself up again. Thanks for watching today. The power of letting go can be so rewarding. You can create emotional clarity or increase resilience and give yourself greater peace in mind and freedom from anything that's been holding you back. It can be just as simple as just saying, I forgive you, or it might be something that you have to work at a little bit longer. It's not about you giving up. It's about you letting yourself go. Just like I said, it is a skill. It is something that you're going to have to practice. And the more you practice at it, the better you'll get with it. And I appreciate the people that have some things that they have to let go. We all do. We all have things in our past that are holding us back. And it's important for us to dig into that, to understand why it might be holding us back and what we can gain from releasing it. Make sure you check out a couple of the other videos I've got posted. Remember, elevating yourself to the next level starts by letting go. Take a deep breath and start the healing process today. We'll see you next time.